Now, Bruce, just look right into the camera lens right here and tell us your name, your age, and where you were born.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. I was born in San Francisco in 1940. I'm 24 right now.
And you worked in motion pictures in Hong Kong?
Yes, since I was around 6 years old.
And when did you leave Hong Kong?
1959, when I was 18.
I see. Now look over to me, Bruce, as we talk. I understand you just had a baby boy?
Yeah.
And you've lost a little sleep over it, have you?
3 nights.
And tell the crew what time they shoot the pictures in Hong Kong.
Well, it's mostly in the morning because it's kind of noisy in Hong Kong, you know, around 3 million people there. And so every time when you have picture, it's mostly, say, around 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning.
I see. They'd love that there. And you went to college in the United States?
Yes.
And what did you study?
Philosophy.
I see. Now, you told me earlier today that karate and jiu-jitsu are not the most powerful of the best forms of Oriental fighting. What is the most powerful of the best form?
Well, it's bad to say the best, but in my opinion, I think Kung Fu is pretty good.
Would you tell us a little bit about Kung Fu? Would you look right into the camera lens and explain the principle of a glass of water as it applies to Kung Fu?
Well, Kung Fu, the best example would be a glass of water. Why? Because water is the softest substance in the world, but yet it can penetrate the hardest rock or anything, granite, you name it. Water also is insubstantial. By that I mean you cannot grasp hold of it. You cannot punch it and hurt it. So every Kung Fu man is trying to do that, to be soft like water and flexible and adapt itself to the opponent.
Show us some Kung Fu movements.
Well, it is hard to show it alone, but I will try to do my best.
All right, maybe one of the fellows will walk in. You want to walk
Yeah, it would be...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Come on, lady.
Okay. Although accidents do happen, but you know, there are various kind of strike. It depends on where you hit and what weapon you will be using. To the eyes, you would use fingers. Don't worry. I will. To the eyes, or straight at the face, from the waist, everything on.
Hold it just a minute. Let's move this gentleman around this way so you're doing it more into the camera. Okay, as well.
And then there is band arm strike, using the waist again into a back fist.
And let's have the assistant director back up just a ways. Okay.
Naturally.
Right into the camera. Cheat into the camera a little bit and show this again.
All right.
Go ahead.
There is the finger jab, there is the punch, there is the back fist, and then low. Of course, then they use leg, straight at the groin, or come up. Or, if I can back up a little bit, they start back from here, and then come back.
All right.
It's kind of weird.
Okay, now show me once again just a few movements there.
Well, Kung Fu can be practiced alone or with a partner. Practicing alone, they involve forms. Some imitate a crane, a monkey, a praying mantis. This is a crane form. Start off. This is one of the movement involved.
Show us one more movement and then we'll be all through.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. They have the tiger that start like a tiger, using claw to claw the face, or the beak of the crane to the eyes move. This is some of the movement involved.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, let's get down to the show.
Mr. Bruce Lee.
All right, let me, while you guys are talking, I'm going to put Pulver through, all right?
All right.
Okay, this is Michelle.
This is Ken.
This is Mike.
This is Rich.
And this is
The
Manwich
Show.
Show. What's up?
What's up?
Ooh,
Man, I didn't realize that it was so leggy the way it was shoddy. Like if I'd have done it, if I'd done this show in 60 frames per second, it would have been way better. When I do the video, I'll correct that. It'll look better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, honoring Bruce Lee this week.
Yeah, that's this. You know, it's so ironic. Dude, this sub I bought for the podcast for us to eat is called The Boss. And the thing about it is, he did a movie called The Boss. Yeah. Are you laughing, Pulver?
I can't hear some.
Oh, I gotta put him. I gotta patch him through.
Patch him through. Over, come in. Over. Do you read?
What's going on?
There you are. I hear you.
Polverino.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe my ears.
Let's get him up. Let's get his image up.
Oh man,
The image of the beast.
there he is. No, that's not him.
Yeah, no,
that's not the one.
El
Chepe.
Chapino. El
Chepe.
Chapano. El Chapezo.
There's the guy right there. There he is. 3,
Is it
2,
two?
1.
It's your face.
All right, man. We want to hear all the new latest buzz, man.
Yeah,
So
what
what's
happened?
going on, man? Who'd you shank this week? Who did you shank?
Who got
What's going
shanked?
on?
Who
Yeah.
fell down in the shower and
What's
had a
it-
hard time getting up?
Who kissed a dude and liked it?
Yes. Who snuggled?
Spill the tea.
Tell us who was
Spill the tea.
snuggling.
Spill the prison tea. We're ready to hear the gossip.
With all
Yeah.
that talk, it kind of wants me to go there.
Well, it's a social program.
Oh,
You can go undercover and then you can call us.
You
Yeah.
go undercover and then be under the covers.
There you go.
Shit.
All right, seriously though, what's going on, Pulver? Talk to us, man. What's been going on with you now? You said something about the courts. Tell the viewers about what just happened to you.
No, I said PRC, I can't go to Oshkosh until I have 5 years left. There's no policy saying you got to have 5 years left to close your program. I want to go early, but I can't go until I have 5
never
years
know.
left.
So PRC told you no?
Yeah, the PRC just told me no. I got to pay Black Friday, and the papers that says no because the policy they're saying
All calls other
You
than
can't go anywhere until you have 5 years left.
monitored and recorded.
Oh,
that policy started 2020, and Madison says no. I told PRC my family isn't close to Oshkosh. That's the only sport I have. My mom is 78 years old, and she won't come this far. It's 3 hours away. And they say, well, we don't use the send people because of their family. I said, well, my program's there too. And that's the only program that they got there. There's a slow one that I need to take because I'm not that slow. I'm kind of slow. I need to take that one. That's the only program that's there. It's not here. It's there. So I need to take it before I go home. Well, I got 7 more years to go, and the policy says you can't go until you have 5 years left to go. I've been here 8.5 years. I got next year, 724. I can see him again. That'll be 9.5 years. I got to be out of here in 10 years. 10 years. I can't be in Houston past 10 years. That's the risk of me being here. I can escape. So maybe next year, 25, I can go.
Dude, we're breaking you out, man. Fuck that. We're breaking you out, man. Get on that roof tonight. Mike,
I got a helicopter. I got the little RC helicopter. Throw the bed sheet up in the air and let me know that's the room.
And wave it like you just don't care.
That's right. I had enough.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can bake you a pie.
If I
Remember
do
those
that-
from the
if I could-
cartoons?
Yeah.
Yeah, a file and some
You know
dynamite.
what? So I can get
and
past the
salt.
metal detectors. We can make it that hard
Hey, but
plastic.
Three Stooges.
Yeah, Three
Yeah.
Stooges
You know,
even.
I was watching the Three
Yeah, we
Stooges today.
We can 3D print
Oh, you did?
it.
Which one did you watch? Who?
The Three Stooges?
Yeah, was it
It's
Curly?
on,
Was Curly in it?
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock until 7. Till 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
And there's three programs of them every Saturday.
So was it Shemp was in
No,
there?
5
Shemp?
o'clock until 6 o'clock.
Who played Curly?
Curly.
Was it the
Curly
original Curly, or did they use Shemp or that other guy? And I think there's one
no, I
more
would
guy.
be Mo, because I got no hair. I'm bald like him.
No, that's not Mo.
No, that's
Mo is-
Curly.
Mo's
Mo's
Curly.
the smart one.
Yeah, Mo's the one with that mushroom haircut.
He's the one that kicks everybody's
Curly
ass
guy.
all the time.
Curly,
He's first
Curly
one.
guy. Well, there's actually a different guy named Curly.
I seen Hulk Hogan on wrestling last night. They were showing him about him wrestling back in the days. Hulk Hogan. That was pretty
Dude,
cool.
did you hear he's going to get married again?
Who? Hulk
Hulk
Hogan?
Hogan.
Yeah, he's 70 years old.
Wow.
Hulk
Yeah,
Hogan's
he's
70
gonna-
years old.
like his third wife or whatever already.
Hey, what's up, Richie? Hey. Hey!
How you doing?
Oh, hey, got me right in the cookie.
Hey,
Forget about it.
Hey, dip that shit in milk.
forget about it.
Hey, I remember.
Oh, don't even. Man, he's like olive oil, man. Oh,
I'm
my
telling
Lord.
everybody on you now.
Oh no, get the
Oh, that's
newspaper,
okay.
the newspaper.
Man, I tell you what, man. Do him like a pastorino, man. You know, forget about it.
Is
Man, we
anything
got
new
another
going
call
on?
from Oshkosh?
Ooh, Oshkosh. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But
Everybody's
we got
calling.
you now, man. We got
We
another
got
call
you.
from Oshkosh,
Yeah.
man. But
Yeah.
Gotta lock it in.
Anything new going on for you?
oh,
over
dude, I
there?
bet you that's Ray. But yeah, what's
the
going on?
news? Anybody slip, fall in the shower? Didn't get
Dude,
up
almost
very
called you
easy?
Oshkosh Rich. Hey, what's going on, Oshkosh?
What's going on?
Hey, who dropped the soap last night?
Oh, my Lord, I don't know. I wasn't there. Forget about it.
Hey, check
Forget
it out.
about it.
That attorney that you told me to call, I left a message. I'm waiting for him to give me a call back. I'll call him again this Monday.
So here's what I've learned about him. Like I said, you know, he wants everybody to call him, make him feel real special. He's one of these attorneys that's like, you know, you guys found him. He wasn't a referral from here, so don't say that. He's, oh my Lord, he's one of those. But I guess he's the best of the best at the appeal game. Like, no joking around. I've had at least 6 people say all the same things, you know. So when you tell them, like, yeah, you know, we're his advocacy group, you know, that you can give him Alejandro. Paul said to give him his number, though. You know, remember Paul, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so give him Paul's number. I'll send it to you again just in case in the email
All right.
and everything. He's 100% the guy I need. I guess, you know, this is right up his alley. He said, you know, from what I heard, he don't care about nothing or nobody when it comes to this, you know, winning the case. And I'm like, that's what I need.
Oh wow, that's awesome, man.
A real
Good
shark.
news.
And he's fair. I guess his way he does it is he's like, he'll take a look at the case for $1,000 and tell you exactly what he thinks, you know. And you know what? That's the first attorney out of like 40 some odd attorneys that's been realistic.
There we go.
Who
Something in the positive
who
direction.
referred you to him?
About 4 other people here though, and they all said the same thing. You know, they're all like,
Have any of them been?
don't say we referred them.
All right, but listen, have any of them
I'm telling
been
you.
represented by this guy?
Yeah, they all currently are. You
So,
know, and, yeah,
so did he just show up on the scene, or like you guys just hear about him recently, and he's like somebody new?
These are people I don't generally associate with, and you know, a lot of people know that I've been helping a lot of people and doing a lot of things. And somebody came up and said, "Hey, listen, you know, you should probably go over there, speak to this guy, you know, wiggle his ear a little bit, see if any earwax drops out, kind of scenario." And I said, "Okay." So I went over there and I introduced myself and extremely, you know, let my guard down, felt uncomfortable around a bunch of people I really would necessarily not hang around with, you know. And I said, "Listen, you know, anybody know of a good appeals attorney?" Right away, "Oh yeah, we've all hired this person, da da da," you know, and he's won this, he's done this, you know. And then I was like, "Oh man, I never even heard of this guy." So I went around and asked a few other people, you know. I mean, there's 2,100 people here, and they said, "Yeah, that's the guy." You know, he's out of Bearville, Wisconsin, but he's just got a real, I don't know what you call it, but, you know, got a real crazy persona. You know, he just is like, you know, he doesn't want people referring him from the institution. He wants people out there to make it look like he was looked up, you know, and he's You understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
wants
So
his-
that way it
he
doesn't
wants
look
his
like
ego
he's
stroked.
being a predator and shit in the prison system.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, where's the money at?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, like,
Ambulance
hey,
chaser.
pay me. You know.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
kind of like, I just want somebody to file the petition and protect the record, and I'm literally free. You know, I mean, even if the judge rules against me, which I don't even care if she does at this point, the record is protected. And then it goes to the next court, to the next court. By the end, you know, I'm protected then. Without the record being protected, I don't have a chance in hell. It's over.
Yeah, you're vulnerable.
So, well, it's not vulnerable. I mean, it's over. I'm going to spend the rest of my life, you know, here or wherever else I decide to be, and that's it. You know, and I mean, that's the end of it. Right now, I have the opportunity, you know, to legitimately go home with this record. You know, the case has to be overturned with the evidence we have. There's not an argument. It's not even a technicality argument anymore. You know, I mean, there's just so much. It's, you know, I mean, I can't even. I could land my finger anywhere I wanted in any of the, you know, the textbook legal books, you know, and every time I found a case, it was just like, yeah. Anytime you got, you know, the district attorney's witnesses are all lying and you can prove it on audio recording, that's case do over. You know, anytime that you were denied your right to, you know, due process, that's case do over. I mean, it just kind of unravels all the way down the road. So, and they knew that, you know, and it's what they're hoping for. They're doing what they're doing, and you know, they want to sweep us underneath the rug because, you know, a guy like me doesn't have 50 grand laying around, you know, and he's like, so.
No, they want to uphold that conviction. That's they want that. They're like, oh, they want to let this guy that's been registered as who's been labeled a sex offender. We don't want his conviction to be overturned. That's what it's about, man.
She got promoted from a nothing-ass position all the way up to the head of the, you know, the district attorney's office in Grant County now. It's either Portage or Grant County, so there's like the head, you know, she's like the head there, and everybody else got promoted. And they tried to hide the fact that the investigator was removed by Internal Affairs during this whole situation. You know, I mean, they didn't even want that brought up, which is something that should have been brought up because every single case that she touched during this period of time was to be found that she lied and basically put fluff, you know, in every single one of her police reports, and all those cases get overturned. They don't even want to bring it up in my cases. What do you mean? I mean, my original attorney, you know, Fred Borg, got on the stand and said, you know, every time we tried to have her served, she was like a lightning mouse. Couldn't catch her. Now, remember, this is an investigator who said and wrote a report about me, and then she never came to court. She never came, you know, she's never testified, nothing. I'm like, I've never even heard nothing like that. You know, for her to be removed by Internal Affairs, that's serious. You know, and now I found out what she does now. Now she's got a marijuana grow shop somewhere.
Oh, whoa. Hold on, man. You talking, this is the district attorney you're talking about?
No, she was a head lead investigator that started this whole case. Yeah, her name was Maya Krajanovic. And you can look her up. She grows weed, you know, does whatever. You know, yeah, she's got like her own little marijuana grow suite. You know, she got a little grow spot and everything. You know, she totally, you know, when she got caught, you know, lying and all this other stuff she was involved with, you know, like I said, she was legitimately, and this is not me saying this as an angry, incarcerated, wrongly convicted person, she legitimately was doing this to other people too. And she was, you know, she was writing her police reports, you know, favorably for the district attorney, based without evidence to back it up. So that way they could get warrants, they could, you know, they could bring people into court, you know, and run them through it for, you know, for their charges and this and that. And none of that was true.
Get back in line. We'll take your call again, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I got some good news when I get back on. I'll let you. I forgot to tell you guys.
If you know anybody else that wants to get on, man, tell them tonight, man. Tonight's a good night for them.
It's hot.
All
it's
right,
a hot
I'll tell
Saturday.
all right. Yep. All right. Forget about it.
Hey, all right.
Hey, later.
Oh, they gone.
Damn, that was like cut that shit
But,
short.
you know something? I'll tell you, his lawyer cannot become a judge. The lawyer cannot become a judge. It goes like this. You're a lawyer, either defense or the other one, and then you become a DA. When you become a district attorney, them are their goals, being a lawyer, a DA, a judge, either go into the appellate court or go into the federal courts, like United States Federal Court or United States Court, federal, state or federal. That's how it works. You just can't be a lawyer and say, "Oh, I want to be a judge."
Dude, we want you to talk like this when the inmates are still calling, man. You wait till he's gone.
But he was saying that his
You didn't want to interrupt him.
his lawyer was going to wanted to become a judge. The only way she become a judge is she becomes
Hello,
a DA.
you have a prepaid call from
Alabama.
Thomas.
an inmate at Racine Correctional Institution. Your account balance is $7 and all calls
Oh,
other
just
than
put my
properly
business
placed
out there like
attorney
that, my
calls may
financial
be monitored
records.
and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hello, Thomas. Welcome
What's
to
up?
the Manwich Show. How are you doing?
Great.
Anything good happening? Any stories going on? Anybody?
Nope. Nope.
Nothing?
Alabama's feeling sad
He's feeling
this
sad
week,
today?
and I know why.
Really, what's happening?
LAIP
Did you hear-
turned me down.
What happened?
LAIP turned me down.
What is that? Tell the
You got
viewers
the
what.
Innocent Project.
Tell the viewers what
Yeah, the
LAIP.
project.
Yeah, tell the viewers what LAIP stands for. And don't say lap
I
dance.
don't have the paper. I don't have the paper down here, but basically, it's you have to be incarcerated. You have to have gotten to your prison that you're going to serve most of your time at. Like I have at Racing Correctional, and then you can apply for one of these state attorneys to help you.
I don't know about that.
And they turned me down just like the
Well, say it then,
Innocent Project turned me
Ken.
down. They-
You're a part of the panel. Hold on, we got.
Yeah, what's going on?
I just kind of just.
He's just there. He's just listening.
His computer is working.
His brain.
His computer was
It's
working.
just all the stuff that's going on, Like they turn you down to get another attorney, right?
Yeah, both of them,
He's-
Innocent Project and
he's
LAIP,
crushed
they both are at the same Wisconsin law school. They're both out there. I heard that LAIP, the wife does the LAIP and the husband does the Innocent Project. That's what I heard.
Your phone.
But I'm writing the guy from the prison bookstore. Remember I told y'all that? 2019, I wrote the prison bookstore 4 years ago. And dude,
Yeah.
I've been praying for somebody out of Illinois to help me, and all of a sudden this dude last week that's been a volunteer there for the last 4 years, all of a sudden he just popped out of the blue and
But you wrote to him now. In the meantime, now, right? You just wrote to him.
I wrote him a letter, but I got two more envelopes. Well, actually, I got 3 more envelopes. I finally. Do you remember Paul Weaver?
Who was it?
Is that Paul Weaver?
Remember Paul Weaver?
Who the hell's that?
Don't you know?
The
talk stupid. Who was that?
The
Who was
older
it,
white dude. The older white dude that used to be right beside me.
Yeah. What about him? What's he doing right now? I know he was sick.
He gave me a yellow envelope, a big yellow envelope. So
Hey, dude, you know what?
can
You
put-
should tell Paul about the show, man. Let's get Paul on the show, man. Tell everybody tell him, guys, we want to hear from Paul Weaver.
Man, we heard from Paul Weaver. What's he got going on? I haven't heard from him.
What?
I haven't heard from him.
Paul Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister gets turned on by old bald guys.
Weaver.
No, seriously though. No, seriously though. Dude, yeah, man.
Every
Tell Paul.
old bald white, every old bald
She
guy
like-
just got crazy.
she's into the ostrich. That was it. The
I do like him bald.
eagle's nest. Is that what it's called? Hey yo, hey yo, check it out. Check
With
it out.
the egg in it. With the egg in it. That's what it looks like. An eagle's nest with an
I'm
egg
digging
in
some
there.
old men, man.
If you
I'm
tell-
digging, you
she
know
wants
what?
to rub their bald heads like
You guys wanna
Elaine
hear-
from Seinfeld.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Yeah, again. Hey. Hey, it's like I got struck by lightning and won the lottery. Oh,
Two
shit.
times.
Oh.
Found out it was a fake ticket, shit.
Oh.
Shut up.
I got one of them.
So I had a piece of news I told you guys last time. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
So, a long time ago, let's say 2018, that's a little bit of time ago, you know, I was sitting in, sitting in Green Bay, and I was bored, and I do a lot of, like, sketch drawings for mechanical stuff and this and that, and I went through and I drew up this big schematic and stuff like that for conversion to save a lot of old Chevy, Dodge vehicles, you know, Ford, whatever, you know, as long as it was truck, SUV, vans, whatever. So I went through and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't, infringing on somebody else's patent design. So I, got all the information and sent a copy of it into the patent office and whatnot. And I got a response, and they said that nobody has the design that I have. And they sent it back, so all I got to do is fill out the paperwork, and I'll be able to patent my design. I got that yesterday.
Todas las llamadas que no sean hechas
Chepe.
propiamente a un abogado
Tell me
pueden
about
ser
Bruce Lee.
monitorizadas y grabadas.
Tell him
Gracias
today's
por
Bruce Lee.
usar
He likes Bruce Lee.
IC Solutions. Puede empezar a hablar ahora.
Hey, what's up, Shepe?
Welcome to the Manwich Show. We're live.
I'm talking about Bruce Lee.
What's up, Chepe?
Hi, how everybody doing?
Doing good.
Doing real good. And yourself? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good too. Yeah, I just coming back from outside. It's nice
Nice.
outside.
It feels like it cooled down a little bit. Is it cool where you're at now?
Yeah.
Because it was hotter than a bitch earlier today.
Oh, it
it was
felt
like
good.
it was like sweat going down your butt crack hot.
Yeah, early today that was hot.
That was real hot. And then when it got cooler towards the evening, it got real cool. Then it felt like ice
Yeah, early
cubes going
today that
down
was
your
hot,
butt
yeah.
crack.
Yeah, early I was outside. Then I had to run it back in because I was hot. I said, oh shit. I was outside doing my workout. I done my workout and I went back in.
We're doing Bruce Lee this week, and I was telling the guys over here, they got really upset. You know what I told them? I told them that
That they were faggots.
that Chuck Norris beat up Bruce Lee.
That's a
didn't.
lie.
Did he?
Bruce Lee alone?
Did he beat him up?
You're a fan of Bruce Lee, aren't you, Chepe?
I'm a fan of Chuck Norris. I think he beat him up. We should have a caller come in.
Damn, Chepe, like you don't want to talk nothing about Bruce Lee. Like,
Yeah, I watch movies before.
all right. So, do you remember when I was there? They were showing those Bruce Lee movies.
Yeah.
That's it wasn't until I was in prison that I got to see the Bruce Lee movies and learn about his life in the documentary. Do you remember? Did I show you the nunchucks that I made out of cyan bottles?
No, I can.
Dude, you could ask Socio, you could ask Alabama. Well, let's like this. You don't really talk to Alabama, I get it. But if you ask Socio, hey man, Harvey wanted me to ask you, did he ever make nunchucks? Dude, Socio will tell you, yeah, man, dude made nunchucks, and when I was out the cell, he was practicing, and I was whipping around. Yeah. Hey, check it out. It's like when I was in the cell with you, and I made that speed bag. Remember when I was making those speed bags? I made speed bags.
That sounds bad.
And they kept they would hit it, and it would come right back. And then I was showing Chepe like how you punch the speed bag.
Yeah. That was like a real one.
Dang, you could have made a patent.
That's who made it.
I could have made a prison patent.
No, I remember it. Yeah.
It
Yeah,
took 'em
man.
away.
I did it. What I took. Check it out. I mean, it would have been great if we were talking
you
about if
took
this was
yours off,
Rocky.
too?
But I remember what I took a towel, and I took box tape,
You have to put it around your
and I wrapped it up into the shape of a punching bag, and I took 2 toothbrushes, and I tied them together. I taped them together, and then I took a black garbage bag and I put it over the towel to give it some authentic look, and then I taped it to the light, and then when you would hit it, it would come right back because of the ductility of the plastic toothbrush, the neck of the toothbrush. It would come back because the toothbrush had flex to it. It was flexible. I go pow 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 pow. Man, I was practicing, man. I had the tiger.
That was like a real one.
Yeah.
I remember. I remember you was teaching me how to use it. Remember?
Yeah. I was showing you how like the different stance for when you hit the speed bag and you move around, and let's say 180 degrees because you got the wall.
Yeah, you always like that boxing stuff.
Yeah, punching stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good exercise, though.
Violence.
This is an exercise.
Yeah, you gotta train yourself when you're. You gotta be prepared, man. So Chepe, have you talked to Glass at all about getting back in the court? Have you talked to Chepe?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did he say? Because I know you wanted to talk to that guy Canine, and I told you, man. I don't care if his name is Pitbull. He's not good.
I did talk to him, and he told me to send some letters to Madison, that public defender's office. So that's what I did. I sent someone.
Okay.
And I sent another one to another building that's about pro bono lawyer.
Okay.
So he told me to do the letter and explain it what's up with my case, and see if I can get a lawyer.
All right, man. Look, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear here.
Yeah, like this shit's for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're coming.
Yeah, they're not playing games. They did not just make these camps for the dissident people that are going against the grain. They have to have some place to put people for their thought crimes.
Right.
Because everything's going to be a crime. Everything's going to be a crime.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because now, I had a PO come in here. They had, what the hell was it? Something with CSEP for community corrections, employment possibilities. And he even said himself, he says, years ago, it took a lot to become a felon. Now he says it don't take much, and you got a felony on your record.
Yeah, because then that's one less person that's got to vote. You know, you take out the males from the population, and you know, generally guys, they're not like women. I'm sorry, ladies out there, we like to vote on feelings and shit. I wish you would fucking stop that. But yeah, it's insane. You take out the guys who are thinking logically, because those are the Vulcans of our society, and the women are the Romulans. You know, and that's the God's honest truth. That's how it goes. I know, because ask me some stuff, and if it's hard for me, and I'm not a liberal and shit, but I am a woman, and feelings.
And another thing is, I was going to get back to that Dina Paulson, her make-believe treatment, because of the fact that how can you sit there and call it treatment when you belittle, we're all in the group, so you belittling us, you're talking at us, talking down to us, a man thinks, like I was saying a couple weeks ago when I was on, a man thinks completely different on everything than a woman does. But some things, a woman can handle a woman sex offender group, but a man's got to be in charge of a man, because she sits there, flies off the wall, flies off the handle, and then when you finally get tired of it, and your patience is tested, or she keeps hitting for certain nerves, because I suffer PTSD, then you lay into her, well, you can leave now, you go talk to your PO. So anytime she feels like she doesn't want to work with us anymore, well, we'll just kick you out of the group once you're discharged, and now you got to go sit 15% of your time again and reset the clock. So when is this ever going to end for us? It's just like you want us to be right down in the mud, when our nose is in the mud, and you never want us to move on, but you don't. This all stopped me back in 2005, and they're still fucking kicking around with it. So when is this ever? I don't see where this is ever going to end. They put the right on my face. There's got to be an end point sometime.
I would have stuck a baby in her.
Right, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. So hit the bell so that way you can
please give our lives purpose.
and then
hit the bell so you don't lose out on what's gonna happen.
Yeah, there you go, brother.
So this is
Michelle.
This is Ken.
This is Mike.
And this is Rich.
And this is the Manwich Show, you crazy fuckers.
Boom, bitch.
Will this be the song I'll be singing tomorrow? Will the notes from some magical flute sail on into the sky? Is this a glad song? Makes my heart go crazy, mad song. Or will the sound turn to silence and leave us a passing theme, disremembered to grieve us? Will this be the song I'll be singing tomorrow? Will the piper be paid for the tunes that he plays?